I have never been this conflicted on a game review ever. My name is Tribal Instincts, and today I am reviewing Run of Mydan. Now this review is going to be into two separate pieces. We're going to talk about the single player as well as the multiplayer. Now typically the multiplayer is just sort of like an extension of the single player, or it's pretty much the same, it's just more people, or in some cases you just have like deathmatch modes, and it still kind of feels like the primary game. In this case, the multiplayer feels nothing like the single player at all. You still have some of the same weapons, and you're still like aiming and shooting things. However, the single player does things entirely different, so that's why I'm going to put these into two separate pieces. So let's talk about the single player first. This is a genre that I have in all other times in my life despised. This is a rails shooter, meaning you're on a fixed path through an environment. You can move left and right, a little bit up and down in some cases. However, it's guiding you through a path, and you have obstacles that are in your way, or things that are fighting or like trying to attack you from all sides in VR's case. Typically, I hate rails shooters. I find them completely and utterly boring. Not this one. The makers of this game understand how to make VR work for their game. There are times going through their single player campaign where I was just in awe over the environment that they've laid out and what was around me and how they were manipulating my perception of what was up and what was down. Like it was jaw-dropping. Now I've played a lot of VR games. Okay, so for me to be able to say this a year and a half later that it was stunning should tell you a lot. Now there are a lot of games with really, really good, awesome, beautiful visuals. So far, I can't think of any that really gave my mind such a, I don't know how to describe it without getting like into some weird metaphors, but it was just so very interesting, and I loved the feeling of what they've done for this. And this is why this review is so conflicting, because I've got some negative things down the road that kind of really taint this. However, I loved what they did with their single player. So much so that if they created like a extended version of sort of just recreating their visuals and just letting me just kind of sit back and relax and just look around, that would be cool in and of itself, okay? Just sort of like a tour through their world, even if you don't have to interact with anything, I would do that, okay? And there is nothing, no other title in anything VR that would encourage me to just sit around and look around me for like an hour or two straight. Like, it was that awesome. Now, as far as the actual gameplay elements, setting aside the amazing visuals, the gameplay was typical rail shooter, okay? If it was just the shooting element, there is no way I could possibly recommend this game at all, okay? It was cool at times. The standard action has you just kind of like shooting at things that are coming at you, or blocking, or destroying obstacles that are in your path before you run into them. So that was kind of like, okay, fine. Some of the boss fights got a lot more interesting. One in particular got very, very cool. It could have been better, but it was still amazing in its own right. Like well, I'm not going to spoil it. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll spoil a little bit, because without this, there's no way that somebody's going to buy this. There's two boss fights that are stunning in my opinion. There's one where you have a giant like rock thing that is standing up out of the ground, and at that point you're able to fly up. You're able to have complete freedom of motion around it, and you have to destroy that thing while flying around it. Okay, that was amazing. And also, there is a big giant Gyarados that is flying around you throughout half the game, where eventually you have to escape from it. And whenever I say Gyarados, it's not really Gyarados, but it's a big flying snake rock-looking thing, so it's pretty much Gyarados. The enjoyment of those two elements, those two boss fights by itself, like just, it's really hard to put this into a video. I'm actually going to go ahead and just like link my entire playthrough at the end of this, or I'm actually just going to extend this video long. So this is going to be like a 45-minute video with only like 10 minutes of actual review content, so don't worry. But if you want to watch through all that, you can. Otherwise, you can skip around and just kind of get an idea for the visuals of this game. It is so very stunning. The way that he used the environment, the sounds in some cases. Now there's some audio glitches that I've seen, but for the most part, the environmental sounds, the feeling of the overall game was absolutely amazing. And here is where it really falls apart. The solo campaign is maybe 20 to 25 minutes long, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know if you have to like repeat some of the boss fights, but it's really only about a 30-minute playthrough right now. It says to be continued at the end. He says he's going to be adding more and potentially like procedurally generating additional content, so you can have maybe an endless mode. I'm not sure, but that's not here yet. So as of right now, this game costs $20 for roughly 20 to 30 minutes of the what I would consider is the core element of this game and what really makes it worthwhile. As it is right now, 20 bucks for that, I can't do it. Like there's just not enough. If you're into supporting games for the future of a game, then fine. However, understand that this is kind of like a Kickstarter at that point, because they may fall off the edge of the earth. They may get hit by a bus, or they just may get bored of the project. I cannot predict what it's going to be in 6 months from now. I can hope. I can really, really hope, because what I've seen so far is amazing. However, for 20 bucks, there's no way that I could recommend the single-player campaign, even as amazing as it is. But wait, Tribal, you said there was multiplayer. Surely that adds extra to the worth. No, not at all. So understand that he says that there's going to be co-op for the single player, which that could be amazing. However, it's not there yet, so I can't even talk about that. What I can talk about, though, is the 8-player deathmatch, or the 4v4 team deathmatch. That we played, and that I can tell you was very disappointing. So, number one, crashes galore. I never actually experienced a crash myself, but that's, I'm assuming, was attributed to the fact that I was hosting these multiplayer sessions. We had almost everybody completely crash the game every time we started a multiplayer game. Now, they are able to join a game that's in progress, so we were able to play it. However, it is very much not a ready thing yet, okay? With how many crashes we had, 8 people in this lobby, and 6 of them crashed out every single time that we started up a game. Okay, just, it's not done yet. There were also other issues, like even whenever they were trying to join a game to begin with, it was getting a game not available, or whenever they did join, we had one user who had absolutely no tracking of any of his controllers, so it was just a body and it was just sitting there. He could look around, but none of the game was, respecting what he was moving, or how he was moving. Aside from the glitches, we also had just kind of uncomfortable audio. The sounds for the gunfire, or kind of gunfire, whatever it is you shoot out of your hand, the sounds for that were lackluster and repetitive and loud, and at the end of a 5 to 10 minute gameplay, just obnoxious. Okay, so those two issues by itself were enough to where there's never going to be people playing this game on multiplayer. You're not just going to be able to log in at some point and 5 people playing. For one, this is VR, and 2, it's just not worth playing in a multiplayer setting right now. So bugs aside, what about the gameplay? Is it fun once you get into it? It's fun for a few minutes. I will say that. It's fun. You have like 6 degrees of freedom. You can move around all over the place. The environments, again, the visuals are stunning. I loved it. However, it got very boring very, very quickly. It is nothing more than if you see somebody, shoot them, and hopefully you saw them first. Otherwise, if they saw you first, you're probably dead. There's not a whole lot of variety to the gameplay. It's somewhat slow right now, so you can't really avoid too much unless you're in like one of the cramped spaces, which was really cool. But no, I can't recommend this, not at all. In fact, I would go so far as to say that this game is not one that I would even really want multiplayer for, and I love multiplayer titles. But this one, the single player, it shines. It absolutely is amazing. However, they spent time doing a uncomfortable implementation of multiplayer that, one, I don't like the way it currently is, and I really don't see it really progressing to a multiplayer game mode that would really draw me into it. Like, there are other multiplayer games that I just enjoy more, that they're doing kind of the same thing, like Skyfront, a game I reviewed just a few weeks ago, that had a very similar mechanic in its fighting, but I enjoyed that dramatically more, and I don't see this actually being that much different, even if they did improve it. So I don't really want this one that just sort of does the same thing. They should focus really heavy on their single player, because it is stunning. It is absolutely amazing. And if that had a 2 hour, 3 hours worth of gameplay, then I could absolutely recommend it. So that's actually where I'm going to end this one. As it is right now, 20 bucks for this title gets you something that will make your eyes bulge, and you will love it, and then it's going to stop and you're going to be really unhappy. Okay, so if you're into supporting game developers for what they might do, this one I can say I would love to see finished. I would love for them to continue it, but don't go in and spend 20 bucks expecting that you're going to get your money's worth today. It's not there yet, but keep an eye on it. This one, in 6 months, I am hoping that there is at least an hour or 2 of the single player, and at that point, I love it. It'll be absolutely amazing. So that's it for me talking today. I'm not going to just let the video play through the single player campaign in full as I played it. You've been seeing some of the multiplayer in the background. There's really not much that's really worth showing there. So let me know what you guys think, and if you've bought it, do you find that it's worth it? If you haven't already bought it, Here is a single key for Run of Mydan for the first lucky person to redeem it. And also, I have 9 more that the developer has given me to give away to you guys. So drop a comment below. What do you think of the early access system? Okay, I know we've had so many issues with this, but do you think that early access is okay for a game that only has like 25 minutes of the single player and then a not so great multiplayer? Do you think $20 makes sense at this point to support the developer, or do you think that they should hold on to it? Now, understand that games might not release without this early access, okay? So I'm really conflicted on this. So I want to know what yours guys' thoughts are on this topic. Do you think that early access is being abused? Do you think it's being used correctly? What is your general feeling of how early access is on Steam right now, specifically in the VR marketplace, because everything seems to be early access right now? Drop a comment, let me know, and I will pick 9 of you guys and give you a key. If you do drop a comment, make sure that you check out my next video, because then I will be announcing the titles, and unfortunately I can't just message the people right away. You have to actually set it up. So I'm just going to list out the people that have won, and you will have to message me in order to get that key, okay? So I'm kind of holding your key hostage until you watch my video to see the next one. Not really intentionally doing that, but it's the best way that I found in order to actually get responses and actually give you guys these keys. So check out my next video to find out if you are the winner. All right, now I'm done talking, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button below. If you didn't, hit the downvote button and tell me what I can do to make them better. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. And here's my gameplay. Whoa. Let me out! I've got... You forgot to take my guns! Alright. What do you want from me? Well, this is pretty. Whoa! Wow! That's cool. I always wanted to see a Gyarados in real life, or virtual life at least. This seems bad! This seems bad! Hold the trigger to generate your current weapon. Okay, then release the throw or fire. Destroy crystals and continue. I'm good at this. This seems bad! Or I can't do. To move, hold grip and oh. Ah. Oh, that hurts him. Can I stop? No, not completely. Wow. I escaped! That didn't seem like I was supposed to go. Okay, maybe I shoot these things. Ah! Fascinating. faster. Whoa. Whoa! Oh, what? Stop it! Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ah! Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Ugh! Come on! Ow! Whew. All right. You gain a new weapon. Press the menu button to switch the weapon. To see the current the chosen weapon, simply look at the back of your hand. Aha! Oh no! Ooh. In the face. Ow! Ha! Uh-oh. This does not seem... Oh! Release the Kraken! Oh, come on! Go fish. No. Ah, I see, I see. Nice. That was cool. I won. Yeah. That is so cool. Awesome. Oh, that's horrible! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna get sick. Come on, let me through this. Oh my gosh, no! Ugh, eyes closed. I can't do that. Oh my goodness. Why would you do this, developer? Oh gosh. Alright, limited view. Limited view. Give me some television. What I'm supposed to... Oh, I have to... Like... Oh, gosh! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Ah! Ah! Crikey! Go, go. Oh, gosh! No! I don't want to go through that again. Oh, no. Okay. We're gonna make myself very small. Go. Go. both cool and horrible at the same time. More cool now that I've made it through it, to be honest. Oh, that's amazing. I don't want to destroy this place. Like, it's just so pretty. Alright, I'll destroy you. You're trying to shoot at me. Ooh. 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 Ah! Oh my gosh! Ah! What am I supposed to do? Oh, my neck. That hurt. What are you? I thought I just had 2 guns. Why does it feel like it's going so much faster all of a sudden? No! Oh, jeez, come on. Alright, guys, I had a plan. New plan. Oh. Whoa! This is weird, but not a bad weird, just weird. Go! 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 It worked! I love VR. Oh! I need to get up! Go, 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 go! Ah! Ah! Okay. And, ah! Yay! Jeez! Oh, you're... Oh, I'm free now! Wait, maybe not. Oh, sweet! Oh, yeah! Oh, I can't go up! Oh! Oh gosh! It's not... It's following me! He's got the... Gotcha! Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh. You okay, buddy? Like we were just playing, right? Ready? I feel like... What is the movie? The old TV show Highlander? I feel like I'm in Highlander. Do I get his power? Oh, wait. Where am I going? Oh! Perspective is switching! I love VR so much. Oh, this is great. Oh, can I aim? Oh, look at that! Gyarados! Hi, Gyarados! I hope I don't have to fight Gyarados, because I like Gyarados. That is an interesting aiming mechanic. I like that fight a lot. I feel like I have to fight him. No, Gyarados! Ooh! No, Gyarados! Am I chained again? No, I'm not. Why can't I fly? I like this aiming. Like, a lot. Stop, Gyarados! We're buddies! Oh, that was the pool! That's where it came from! Oh, that was a spinning thing! Oh, crap. Look at that! What are you doing? Now what? Ah! I'm falling up. Oh gosh, that's making me not good. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second. Okay. Whoa. That world. Oh, that is so cool. I'm up on top of it now. Oh gosh, I'm not in a happy place, stomach-wise. It's not terrible, but it's not great. That's for sure. I feel like I should be able to move! Oh. Bummer. No, Gyarados! Oh! Let me out! What the crap am I supposed to do? Okay. Oh! So you're saying I should probably just like run away from Gyarados. Got it, okay. You didn't tell me I had control. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Go! Go! Ah! Okay, we're just gonna go. Go. No more looking back. Oh, this is cool. Go. Okay, he hasn't even broken the first gate yet. There it is. Go. Escape the Gyarados. Wow. Oh.